Well, g'day there. Welcome to day 15. Um, Today is going to be story time. So I'm going to talk about what happened day 14 and a bit what happened this morning too, because this morning was a bit hectic as well. So stick and tune, grab some popcorn. Today is going to be pretty chill. It's just going to be me here talking. So enjoy. So I'll start with day 14 at Fitzroy Falls. If you want to check out that place, yeah, do watch yesterday's video. Got a bit of information about that. Anyway, let's get started. So it starts with me walking around checking all the views. I got to the Fitzroy Falls, and then the one after that I met a guy. He's a very nice guy at the start, and he is religious and that. So we did walk together to go see the other views and stuff, and started telling me about his culture, which was pretty cool. Because I don't talk to much people when you're traveling. Yeah, so we started to talk about. It was main thing was really talking about. We were walking. We were talking about the destinations that we were going. He was going south, and I was going up north. So he was going towards Victoria. And he was telling me all about the Blue Mountains, which is our next location, by the way. Yeah, he was telling us all about the Blue Mountains, and then he asked me a couple of questions about me. His religion is Muslim. It was really nice to learn about his culture and stuff. I mean, it was quite interesting. We had something to talk about where we were walking, and he was talking about a lot of other stuff like won't say. He was a very nice guy, but he did get a bit. Anyway, we got lost. We kept walking, so we got lost, and we ended up on the side of a road. So we walked back about 5 k's. Walked back on the main road, which was kind of risky, but we had to do it. So we got back to the parking. We went our separate ways. Well, we fought. I went to go grab some lunch. It was about 3 o'clock by the time I get back, which wasn't really the plan. I did want to explore more, but most of the time was me and him getting lost in the. So a life lesson to learn there is go on the walk trails. Just don't wander off. Yeah. So yeah, I went driving back. I drove back to the town, and I was getting a bit worried about the car as well. So yeah, the car wasn't running its best, and I'll tell you more of that later. So it was about 3 o'clock, and I went into town, grabbed some lunch, some late lunch. I had little snacks and stuff like that, and then I rang my mum as well, telling them okay, because I was gone for a while. Yeah, well, I was there at like 11 o'clock, but I got there about 11 o'clock, I think. Yeah, yesterday would have been about 11. Anyway, we were there till 3 o'clock, so we were there for hours. It was a very long time. I was very exhausted. It was pouring. I just wanted to get back. Anyway, so I got my lunch, got back. It was a late lunch, 3 o'clock. Probably could have just had a big dinner instead, but. And then I traveled back to this camp, and I did tell him where I was sleeping, so I go back to this camp and I see his Tesla parked on the grass behind me, and I see his Tesla parked there on the grass behind me, and I'm like, it's a bit creepy, a bit odd. So I continue to set up. He parked up right next to me. Anyway, I jumped in his Tesla because I thought it was pretty cool. Probably shouldn't jump in strangers' cars. Anyway, so we'll start to talk more a bit. So I set up. I had to say I had to go because I'm setting up. I didn't want him around much longer. So, because he was kind of getting a bit creepy at that point, when he follows you to the campsite. So, yeah. So I walk up to this campsite, and he's like already there. It was a bit creepy. By the way, he's like 32 years old. So and he's Pakistan. Yeah, he's Pakistani. He's from Pakistan. He's like 32 years old. Anyway, I set up this tent, and he asked me if he could sleep in the tent, and I thought, yeah, no, maybe not. I didn't say rudely or anything. So I didn't say no like in a rude way. I just said, oh, I just want some privacy. So he moved on down. I don't know where. He probably slept on the side of a road somewhere. He could have slept here. I mean, he could have slept at a different spot, but not like in the same tent. So yeah, he moved down south way. It was pouring, and it was flies, man. Tell you, these flies are annoying. Anyway, it was pouring, and I was completely satched. I had to get this tent set up, and it wasn't actually. I'm getting better at setting up the tent. It's not taking me as long. I say at least taking me at least 20 minutes minimum to set it up, which is not bad. I mean, that's pretty good. Anyway, so that pretty much concludes yesterday's story. Yeah, so we'll continue with today's story. So what happened this morning. So stick in tune. This story is day 15. I didn't record the morning because I was really stressed out and wasn't mentally coping. I didn't record it at all. Didn't feel like should record it. So what happened was I woke up. I knew that the battery on the second battery was kind of low, and I was kind of questioning why I kept going down when nothing was running. So I went to start my car. My car was completely flat. So I was there for a while trying to get it started. Didn't know why it wasn't working. So then I plugged in the flies, man. I'm telling you, flies are annoying. Then I put in the jumper leads. I connected it to my second battery to the main battery, and I jump started my car that way. It worked, and then I did about a loop around here, and then it went flat again, and then the car stopped, and I was getting worried. I had to get to a town at that point because I was like, yeah, this car's not going to make it any further. So I was really stressed. I was even planning to go back and end this holiday. So I kept doing it, kept trying it. I just had to rev it the whole way. I made sure that my car didn't go flat when I was going to Kangaroo Valley, because it's kind of a risky road to travel on when in a condition that my car was in. So I got to Kangaroo Valley and I parked in the parking. I ran a mechanic close by, and let's say they weren't very nice people. I say that. So yeah, they said they couldn't do it, and then they just told me it sounds like a you problem. So yeah, it wasn't very friendly at all. I ran the RACV and got them to get a mechanic. Mechanic to drive past. He came in, checked it out, and it turns out that it was just one of the terminals that were loose, and I couldn't see that really because I'm not like a mechanic or anything, so I wouldn't know that. So yeah, it was one of the battery terminals that was loose. So he just tightened it up, and it works beautifully now. So the solar panels are getting recharged faster. The car's running well, a lot better now. So that was the only issue with it. So I was pretty relieved that there was nothing wrong with my car. So I go have lunch. It was a pretty small lunch anyway, because I didn't really have a good breakfast because I was too stressed about the car. Yeah, so I had my lunch, and then obviously, let me just sit. Went for a bit of a swim. Yeah, so I went for a bit of a swim after. I thought I needed to cool down because it's actually getting pretty hot today. Unlike yesterday, it was pouring. I don't know if it's going to rain tonight or not, so I'm going to prepare like it is. So this was probably a really short video. I don't know. I might have to edit it later. Yeah. So thanks for watching it, and thanks for watching this video. It wasn't much of an adventure video. This was more of a chill day. Tomorrow I am heading off to a new camp spot. I'll tell you a bit more information about that tomorrow. That would be day 16, and yeah. So I've been I've been at the Scanswell for about a week now, a bit more than a week. I've been a pretty amazing spot. 100%. I'll give it a recommendation tomorrow while I'm driving. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my story today, or today's and yesterday's story. Do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on day 16.